Hey everyone, Greenbeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video on my channel. This will be the first video I'm recording in 2023, although it'll be coming out, the third week of January. I know we had a couple videos on the Twins team back to back. Usually I try to break those up because I like to get you content on the Phillies team here as it's my main. But we had a backlog of content for them and wanted to get that out. So we'll be back with the Phillies team now. And as you can see, there is a special seasonal package on sale, which is um, I think it goes on sale twice a year, where it's like each package is 2 blues and 2 greens and a couple premiums. So total, you get 10 blues and 10 greens if you get them all. So we did not get the premium skill change package, which is still currently on sale. But we'll use the 20 some that we have from the ones we got from this package. The only other thing to catch you up on before we hop into content for today is that in the last few weeks since I recorded the McCutcheon video, I threw a couple premiums on Trammell here, and we were finally able to land him batter's chem. That is the goal, is that he'll be our batter's chem guy. We'll move him to batter's chem once we're able to get a third skill on Didi. This week for ranked, I have put Didi in over Trammell. I'll show you my ranked lineup real quick. And I'm just going to try the lineup out like this. And I want to just to get a week or two worth of stats with these guys the way they are, and then we'll compare and we'll go from there. But that being said, if we're able to use those blues and get some good skills on Didi and hopefully McCutcheon and Catfish, he's the other guy. We need to get a third skill on Catfish so we can get him in over Arrieta. But anyway, once we do that, if we get it in the couple blues in that we got today, then it'll kind of mess up that experiment. But I'd be willing to take that. So anyway, just wanted to show you that real quick. So we don't have a ton of packs. We do have a couple ultimates, some diamond player selects from rank, team selects. We have a ton of premiums. Oh, that's the other thing. There was an update recently, so I wanted to show you this. They added this exchange function, and apparently what you can exchange is going to change, but basically, if you can craft any of these 3 items, team select pack, premium player pack, or silver special training XP. If you click on it, it'll show you what you need. So for team select, you either need 10 premiums or 10 live season premiums. For this team, since I already have a ton of premiums and I don't currently need the ton of team selects because there are no Phillies legends in the game, that would be the one thing I could see if you're a Yankees team or Red Sox or a team that has a lot of legends. This might be useful to craft some team select packs to have a extra shot at getting that team legend. But it also allows you to use these. When I first, I am so sorry. I did not mean to use open that one. For silver special train XP, it takes 50 basic players. So I could craft. Right now, I could go craft 10 silver special train XP items and use up all my basic player packs, because otherwise I'm not going to use those basic players for anything other than special training anyway. So that function, I may get into it later. I may use it later. For now, I'm not going to be touching it too much, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's a cool function. I like that they added that. Anyway, first things first. So we got a lot to do today. We got skill changes, premiums, blues and greens. We're going to start right off with the blues. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 at a time, bouncing between Didi, Catfish, and McCutcheon, and hopefully, because those are our 3 guys, getting a 3rd skill on any of them would be a big, big upgrade. But before we do that, I'm going to go unlock their sets. All right, so a lot of you might be wondering why I'm starting with Didi. Since he has a 3-3-2 bad ball hitter set, it's pretty close to as good a set as you're going to get on a SIG. So that's one reason I want to start with him. And another is that with Batter's Chem on Trammel, I think that would help out because we can now make that switch pretty comfortably and not feel like we're wasting Trammel. And in the meanwhile, if we don't land anything here or on any of these cards, we still have Arietta in the rotation, and our offense needs more help right now. So we'll start, like I said, we'll use 2 at a time, and hopefully we'll be able to get finish off at least 2 of these cards. Heavy hitter, that's not going to be an endgame one, but it's at least usable. So we're going to hop over to Catfish, and that's, at least it's a 3rd, and that's sort of, I think, good enough, at least for now, that we can move on and try to get something on one of these other guys who has a bronze skill. Dominant pitcher, Control Master Boss Dom, awesome. He's gonna be really, really hard to retrain for Dom. Really hard. Really, really hard. But we'll give it a shot. We'll try retraining him for dominant pitcher and see what we can do. I'm not too upset with that because, again, it's not great trying to, retraining that card for Dom, but Control Master Dom Boss is a pretty good set. So let's see if we can get anything on McCutcheon here. Saw the gold and okay. So that was 2. We'll go back to Didi and we'll bounce back and forth between the 2 of these guys now. 1, 2. Actually, we're going to keep going on Didi. I want to get him. I want to finish him off. Come on. Leg day is not going to do him any good. Come on. Exhaustion. And last one. Prediction. Ooh, I don't think prediction is going to be great. But I guess we'll have to see how that does. At least we have reliable isn't great, but it's something on Kutch. So we have these 21 premiums now. We'll use them on Santana, trying to get him a higher level skill set than a bad ball hitter 3rd level 3. Triple 3 with barrel it up. Why not keep it? Not going to use it, but why not? We're also going to get that legend skill change ticket coming up here in this after this one. All right, so not seeing anything right now. Still nothing. All righty. And this is why I don't actively buy premiums anymore, because the odds are just so low to see anything worth using. I'm a little upset that we didn't see anything better on Didi, but prediction is better than no 3rd skill, and we'll see how he does with that set. He probably will do better. Well, he'll definitely do better, but what his stat line ends up looking like. We'll see. Ideally, I would have preferred Charisma or Barrel It Up. I guess I would have taken Slugger too, but Slugger Spot is not a great combo in my opinion. There's one. 333 with Contact Master. Well, it's a 333 with Contact Master. I don't know if it's worth doing anything with that because I don't know how good Contact Master is. It's just enticing because it's a 333, right? Otherwise, I mean, it's enticing because it's a 333, but I would need to use, I'm going to, what is Nola's set? Fireball or Dom Finesse? I'm going to use the Legend Skill Change ticket on Nola because, again, he's Fireball or Finesse is fine. Dom is fine as a third, but I want him to be better. And I would like him to get Control Master or Slow Starter. And actually lies. I'm going to keep re-rolling. Contact Master isn't great, and because it's a premium anyway, unless we get something worth keeping, we're going to keep the 333 Contact Master anyway. So we're going to keep rolling on Santana. He's too good a card not to have a better set. Chance Maker. No. Okay, let's swap back to premiums and keep re-rolling and see if we can get higher level, ideally a 333 set with a better skill than Contact Master. If it came with other skills, then I might try it out. But the problem is I don't really want to waste greens, and I don't have any blues anymore. So I don't really want to waste it too much. So, let me know in the comments, is Contact Master worth it? I'm going to ask around my club. The general consensus, unfortunately, is only Bad Ball Hitter and Pioneer are worth it, which kind of stinks when you land a 333 set, but unfortunately the way the legend skills work in this game is kind of broken, at least for batters, that only those two really work. So, we're going to regular skill change tickets, and we're going to roll on JT here. See if we can get him something better than Slugger Batting Machine Prediction. Ideally, we're looking for 3 skills. Higher levels, obviously. And nothing where I'm going to need to particularly roll any greens or blues or anything like that, because he's a normal card, and I'd like to pull a SIG one day. Batting Machine Spot, MBT, not better than what he has. I would love this card as a SIG, but unfortunately, we have not been able to pull him as a SIG. And he does all right. I think the Slugger Prediction is not a good combo situation, kind of screws him. I am curious to see on DD with Bad Ball Hitter and Prediction and Spotlight if that works any better than Prediction Slugger does. Prediction Slugger just doesn't work very well by today's standards. So we'll see how that does for him. I'm probably going to keep trying to re-roll his, you know, that prediction slot. I don't really want to settle on the card per se. So I'm probably going to re-roll it, but in the meanwhile, it should be good enough that we can swap him in over Trammell and move Trammell to the bench. Because Trammell had batting machine, bad ball hitter. It ain't over yet. Batting machine and prediction are kind of similar in my opinion, and I would take spotlight over it ain't over yet any day of the week. So, and with the levels being almost identical, I would take Didi set in the lineup, and any minor discrepancy in the skills, which if there is any would be minuscule, I think would be made up for by the fact that he is a SIG with much better stats. Alrighty. Not seeing too much. We saw that we passed on a 3-3 set with batting machine, but if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I am not high on that skill. Don't particularly like it all that much. Prediction slugger, just as we're talking about it. But we still have 50 to go. Charisma MBT. I wish I could transfer some of these resources over to the Twins team because I could use the skill changes over there, but unfortunately I cannot do that. So we're just going to roll on this one card who is the one batter in our lineup who is week in and week out the weakest in terms of ranked and club performance. Not surprised, given that he is a normal card and we otherwise have, lots of SIGs and legends, triple chocolates. But, if we could get charisma, slugger, and then a third of batting machine, prediction, spotlight, something like that. Or even like heavy hitter or something along those lines as a third, I would like to try that out. I just think batting machine and prediction, neither of them are good enough to be a second skill. Unfortunately, that seems to just be how it goes, though. And, I think we're looking at a very minor upgrade for him if we do land one of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, like a good skill set with like charisma, slugger, spot, or something on him would be pretty good, but the chance of landing that's super small. So prediction, barrel it up, spotlight. I'm trying to figure out. So the third skill would be lower. So assuming we shorted, well, he doesn't hit barrel up is the problem. He doesn't get the barrel it up bonus. His speed is too low. His contact is too low, and they're not going to be high enough unless he were a SIG. So we're going to, unfortunately, I think we're going to roll through that. I don't foresee that being, if that were charisma barreled up spot, I would keep it. I'd keep barrel it up as a third. Even on a card that doesn't hit the bonus, it can't really be a second. And like I said, I don't want prediction as a second. Kind of stinks because it was close to being a good set. If the levels were higher, if that third skill was level 5 or level 6, then maybe I keep it. Just because the skill levels are so high, but with the third skill there being level 3, I just didn't see any reason to hold on to it. Slugger, MBT, Professional. If we land a 333 set with a good gold, maybe we throw a green or two at it, because we're running through these blues so fast, and with this package you have to get the greens with them. So I'm stuck with a ton of greens and nothing to use it on. Unless, of course, we decide to use them on Carlos Santana, but I really don't think Contact Master is worth it, unfortunately. Would love to see a 333 with Charisma or Slugger, ideally. Those would probably be the only ones I would use greens on for this card. But since we haven't crafted premium skill change ticket this week, we only have 4 more shots, so it seems like it's not going to happen today. Alrighty, and the last skill change of the day. Alright, nothing there. That's okay. So, next step would be to do some packs. I'm going to sort of rush through these a little faster if I can. Outside of getting lucky and pulling a legend or something. Oh, they got a diamond right there. We'll use these to continue special training. Some guys on our bench, getting them up to snuff. And otherwise, we will jump ahead and going to take these down to just over 100. So in this case, we'll take it down to 103. And then we'll move on to some of the higher packs, and we'll save some of the other premiums for a little ways down the line. Getting to the point where we don't need to open a ton of packs all at once, because we don't have anyone to special train particularly. Do get a vintage there. It's a Dusty Baker. All right, we'll hold on to the silvers for now. Let's use these premium vintage packs. We'll use the premium vintages, and we'll sort of work our way up with everything else we have remaining from here. Nothing there. Hold on, we'll go lock those up. Oh, there's your diamond. 3 diamonds, nice. Of course, we pull the diamonds when we don't have anyone to special train. All right, so we have 2 diamond player selected packs. None there. We would like to see a prime or a vintage probably. Otherwise, it's just going to be special train material. And 1 more diamond player select. So, is that DeGrom 21? Is that his? Well, I don't need him, so. Okay, so we weren't able to get anything. Shame about that. So I started crafting. I decided to craft that team select pack again this week. That is because I realized there's a very good chance Bryce Harper is going to be removed from the game for the next maybe 6 months until he returns. He had Tommy John. So if I can pull a normal version of this card, I would like to have it in the game before it's removed. That might also affect what we do with SIG packs going forward, but we would cross that bridge when we came to it. That is not a Bryce Harper. I kind of hope they keep talking about adding new primes. I kind of hope they add a prime Ooh, got a diamond from a team select. And a vintage Larry Boa. Ben Lively. I kind of hope they add a prime for Bryce Harper for 2021. Would be really cool to see. If they do, then I'll take that from the prime select event. I will go special train, and we'll be back to finish up with these last couple team select. All right, so we'll finish off these team select packs. And then after that, I will go retrain Catfish, and I'll come back and show you what I get, if I'm able to get anything prior to when this video needs to come out. So hopefully we can. Another diamond from a team select? Dang, okay. Please be Bryce Harper. Nope. Two terrible pitchers. I don't think we've seen any Bryce Harpers. All right, so I will go and see what we can do about that train. Alrighty, so we retrained Catfish, and he's in the lineup, as you can see. This is his train. 6 is a little high to stamina, and obviously you can see the location of velocity. Velocity is actually the same that it was before. Yeah, I think his velocity stayed the same, and it's just that we lost about 7 or 8 points to location in order to put them into fastball. But the fact of the matter is, he does now hit dominant pitcher bonus. And Control Master Dom Boss, we'll see how he does in the 5th slot. I would be very surprised if he doesn't do better than Arrieta. In fact, I'd be surprised if he doesn't do better than Nola. But we'll have to give it a little bit and see how that works out. I also, now that we have Batter's Chema on a Legend, which means we get that one additional point to all of our stats, I retrained Michael Franco because it was like plus 16 or plus 17 to the right side, because I needed to get him. He needed 11 speed to hit Barrel It Up. Now he only needs 10 speed, and I figured I have a lot of points in reset tickets, so if we can drop, keep, a field to maybe 4 or less, 14 to the right side, 10 to speed, 4 to field, that allows us to put a bunch of those points back into power, which was a little bit lower on his previous train. And after a little bit of work, that's exactly what we got. So as you can see, he still has contact 2, which you need for Barrel It Up. He still hits the speed requirement. Now, again, what the stat requirements of Barrel It Up are kind of sketchy, but he clearly was hitting the bonus for me before, so he still has as much speed as before. He has 104. Well, he has 1 lower speed now, but that's made up for in Batter's Chem. So, and we were able to get that power up just a little bit more. So he's looking a little bit better. He should probably hit a handful more home runs for us. And since field is useless, I'm not too worried about it. Here's a quick look at Didi, who is now our shortstop. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm happy with where this team is. Would like to get something a little better on Santana there, obviously. But yeah, with Catfish in, hopefully that'll make that rotation even that little bit better. And, we're going to use some more blues on Reliable when we get some more blues for Kutch here. And ideally, long term, we'd also like to get higher level skills on both Santana and Segura. So those will be the next projects for us with premium skill change tickets. And that's why we're going to keep re-rolling blues on Kutch, so that way we don't have to add someone else to the list of legend skills, because right now our biggest issue is we have so many guys that need so many legend skills. And next time that I have enough Black Diamond pieces to take someone Black Diamond, we're going to take Holland Black Diamond, and we'll look for a legend skill on him because his set right now is underwhelming. If they ever release skill training storage, like if you can have multiple skill trains, I would retrain him for finesse and compare. Even though for him, I'd have to go Breaking Ball too because he already has location 1 and still hits the Dom bonus. And that's a great train. I don't want to throw it away, but he just is way underperforming what he should. And so we would take him Black Diamond and hunt for a legend skill on him. But with that being said, that should be everything I have for you today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.